just buy a 3DS already. I don't know what you're waiting for. If you're looking for a unique handheld, it's not the Switch you want, it's the 3DS. It's a system that's more available than you think between eBay and Facebook Marketplace, and by the end of this video, you're going to want to pick one up too. The 3DS is the successor to the widely popular Nintendo DS. The Nintendo DS is Nintendo's best-selling console of all time. No, seriously, go look it up. It literally sold the most of any console Nintendo has made. And lucky for us, the 3DS is backwards compatible with that entire Nintendo DS library. But that's not even the biggest reason to pick one up. Hit that subscribe button and hang out, and we'll talk about the biggest reason you should pick one up. Now, there are multiple versions of the system to be aware of, starting off with the original 3DS, then the original 3DS XL. Then we got the new 3DS and new 3DS XL, a 2DS, and a 2DS XL. That's a lot of different versions, so let's break it down. While there are pros and cons to each model, my favorite is the new 3DS XL. And some people might not like the heft, but it has all the features. It's got the camera here with the advanced eye tracking for the better 3D. I got the bigger screens, the brighter screens. I just like the console, the extra C-stick that the original didn't have. And if you don't like the heft of this, you should pick up a new 2DS XL. Still has a lot of the same features, just doesn't have that 3DS screen, better battery life, and a lighter weight to it. But if you're on a budget, you can go for an original 3DS or a 2DS. I prefer the 3DS just because of the clamshell design here. It protects those screens, but you can definitely find some good deals on these ones because the original model. You can see mine's a little bit scuffed up here, and I got a good deal on it because of that. Now, if you really do want to go the cheapest option, probably you can find a 2DS XL for under $100 and get in the ground floor cheap to start buying for this system. Now, word of caution. If you do go with an original 3DS or original 3DS XL, it is not compatible with all of the games. There are a few games out there that are only for the new 3DS systems. Just know that if you go for the original model, these games are not compatible. And as you can see, I personally have 3 different models. So let me know in the comments, is there one of these that you would pick up specifically for yourself? And let's keep talking about the amazing 3DS. Now, every console needs games, and there are some that are specifically tied to the eShop, and the eShop is going away. Games like the first and second gen of Pokemon are, I think, $15, $10 to $15 on the eShop, and these versions, you can trade the Pokemon from the game through the Pokebank to your 3DS games, which you can then transfer over into Sword and Shield, or you can transfer into Scarlet and Violet, and you can get those Pokemon all the way over there. That's your only way to do it. There's also digital versions of Zelda or Fire Emblem because Nintendo doesn't like to make money or make remakes of these games, and so they just sit on the eShop for stupid cheap while the physical versions just continue to rocket up in price. So if you want these games legitimately, eShop definitely should be looking into it now before it goes away, and hopefully you find this video before that happens. But there's still one more reason I think is more important than the rest, and it has to do with how the games are made. And this is why I think you should pick up a 3DS right now. And that has to do with the dual screens. There's a lot of cool and wacky games that revolve around the dual screens, and they cannot be ported easily over to a different system because of the dual screens and how they were made. So those games are going to be stuck on the 3DS, and they're not going to get remakes. There's also things like Fire Emblem, because Nintendo decided, they don't want to make more money and make remakes of these and put them on the Switch, so these are just going to be stuck on the 3DS forever and probably continue to go up in price. You also have other wacky drawing games like Pokemon Art Academy that require a stylus and that second screen that are just not going to end up over on the Switch. This was not a hot ticket item seller, so this is just going to live on the 3DS forever. Also in the same vein, Square Enix doesn't like to make money, so games like Chrono Trigger from the original DS library, it's going to be stuck on the DS and the 3DS. You also have some last-minute physical releases like Fragrant Story here that are coming out on the 3DS, and they're still kind of floating around a little bit, but they're going to start to go up in price now that the 3DS is going away. And there's a whole host of other games too, like Kid Icarus, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games, Kirby's, and just Detective Pikachu. There's all kinds of games in different series that are not going to get ports. They're going to live on the 3DS forever, and we're not going to see them again. And for all of these reasons, because of all these unique games, that makes this system a must buy. We made it to the end of the video. Hit that like, smash that subscribe button, and let me know in the comments down below. Are you going to go pick up a 3DS now that we've been through the video? I think this is a must-buy system, and I hope you do too. If you want to watch something else, YouTube thinks you should watch one of these videos that are going to appear here somewhere. I don't know where yet, but maybe there's a video here. Maybe it's down here. Maybe you should watch one of them because YouTube thinks you're going to like them.